What's up, everybody? Just immediately start the story to this video. I was riding yesterday and I drove by a farmer in his field and he was spraying shit everywhere, so I had no choice but to just get sprayed with like a mist of cow shit. So now my helmet stinks like cow shit. It's pretty awesome. That's what it's all about, man. Motorcycling is all about getting shit spray in your face and bugs and wind. See, I just wanted to make a quick video, kind of like an update. So I've had this bike since like July now, and trusty KLR, it's been great. I went on a trip around one of the provinces of New Brunswick. I took it to Prince Edward Island, and basically bone stock, all it has is heated grips. I put almost 1,000 kilometers on it in 48 hours, and like I was super impressed with the bike, and I planned on doing the doohickey when I got home. So I did open up the side case on the starter side, and I ordered the Eagle Mike doohickey and torsion spring. When I opened it up, the spring was completely not there, like missing completely. Doohickey was in, it had one bottom piece left, but it was broken on the top. So I was kind of like, okay, did the previous owner remove the spring? Because like, I was like, where is it? Yeah, it turns out that it just broke and went into the engine case. And yeah, so I had to fish for it with a magnet. I had to take the clutch side off. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't believe in the doo, but mine was completely broken, and I had to take both sides of the engine off to get at it, the metal that was left. And I actually did find the spring. I didn't find any of the doo metal, so I'm hoping it went out with the oil. I'm not sure when this broke. This bike only has 13,000 miles on it. It's a 2006. It is an older generation, so yeah, I was kind of surprised. Super reliable otherwise. The bike runs really great after fixing that. I got both sides fixed, got both new gaskets. I had to replace the water pump gasket, I had to replace the clutch side gasket. I put all new gaskets on the doohickey side, obviously. Torsion spring. Yeah, and it's actually way less vibey, way less vibrations. So if you are considering getting a KLR 650 and it's an older model, definitely keep in mind the doohickey. I know you can definitely probably get away with never fixing it. I'm trying not to lug everybody, I'm sorry. Something to keep in mind, if you want your bike to just be invincible, as I do, I just thought it was peace of mind for me to do it. That's pretty much the update. It's been pretty awesome since. I've been driving it lots. I actually just sold my crotch rocket, which there'll be a video coming shortly about that. So this is my main bike right now, and I plan on souping it up a bit over the winter. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about how if you are getting a KLR 650, and I couldn't recommend it enough still. After all that, it's super weird. It's like, KLRs are really ugly if you ask me. Like, none of them look good. Like, no offense. Not even the new ones. Not in the Gen 2. They all are just a bit weird, odd looking. They're like almost cool, and then they're like, ooh, those aren't that cool. The KLR Gen 1 is the coolest one if you ask me, because it's the most similar to just like your iconic dirt bike look. They're kind of ugly, but like the experience and what they offer you, it grows on you so much. I really like, yeah, it's a bizarre experience. Like, I'm going from like classic sport bikes and like classic cafe racer style, and then I got on this and I was like, this is really comfortable. It goes anywhere. Like, I just took it like the most off-road I've ever seen a KLR go on all the forums and Facebook pages. I took this through like super intense swamps. I dropped it like 16 times. I broke the hand guard off. That's why it only has one, or it has both of them off right now, because I broke one, and I'm ordering some, waiting for them in the mail. And this thing just like didn't skip a beat. It was just like, what else are we doing? So there is an appeal to that. And for the price you pay, I was like, man, this bike is like pretty indestructible. So it's like, yeah, it's super ugly. I used to be embarrassed about it a little bit, like just a little bit. But now I'm like, man, this bike is a fucking beast. This bike smashes through life so hard, and it's inspiring to be on it. Yes, it's super top heavy, and you're gonna drop it, but it's just like, people joke about their KLRs taking a nap. It's like, it'll just keep going. It's crazy. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts right now on my KLR. I'm going to update you all on the new handguards I choose. I'm actually going to paint the rims black as well. And I'm going to do the weed whacker upgrade on the front. And I have a windshield that I'm going to cut with a jigsaw, hopefully next weekend. So this is going to be ultimate, comfortable, smashing machine. That's the update. I am on the search for a DRZ400SM. Mainly because that's why I sold my my Honda CBR. I've been talking about getting a DRZ400 forever, and I'm like, might as well try it, because like I find with motorcycles, you don't know if you like something till you try it and get like an immersed experience with it, where you're living with it for a little bit, and then you go, okay, this actually isn't for me. And I didn't know that about the KLR, and it was like, wow, this bike is totally for me. So I'm hoping I can get a DRZ used, definitely used. Actually, I'm trying to find one really cheap. That's in amazing condition, like someone who just needs to offload it, because I have the money from my previous bike, and then I can hopefully ride it for a year or two, and then just sell it for more than I bought it for. So it's basically like you get to use a motorcycle, and your fun is paid for. At the end, it's like an investment, you get it back. And I just don't understand how DRZ 400s hold their value so well. I guess it's supply and demand. Go look on Marketplace right now for DRZ 400s. At least here in Canada, it's insane. People pay like almost new price for them. Like the ones that right now here, like 2015s, are going for like $7,500 Canadian. That's absurd. So it's like, if you can find one, that's a really great deal. Someone needs to get rid of it. They're in a pinch. You get it for $5,000. You'll be able to sell it for like $6,500 in a couple of years if you maintain it really well. That's the key, for me at least, is keep the bikes in mint condition. I sold my Honda CBR 600 F4i, which like CBRs can kind of be a dime a dozen. I sold that for $3,500 Canadian. I traded my old Subaru basically for that bike. That Subaru was worth maybe $2,500 cash, and then it would have degraded in value over the years. That CBR somehow, in the end, I got more money than I really had put into it at all. So then I'm going to try to get a DRZ with that money and just continue the process of flipping and riding and enjoying creating content. Anyways, I'm going to keep it short. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love in the comment section, and everyone seems to be like really passionate about KLRs in the comments, so like that's super cool to see. Yeah, what do you guys think? Should I get a DRZ400SM? Let me know in the comments below. Is it going to be a good choice, or do you think it's going to be a choice that I'll regret and I should just not waste my time with a DRZ400? Thanks guys, take care.